He is a convicted terrorist and a convicted murderer, and we have just learned that James Kilgore is soon going to be teaching again at the University of Illinois, believe it or not. Kilgore is known for his ties to the 1970s SLA, the Symbionese Liberation Army, and was convicted in connection with the murder of a mother during mother of four, that is to say, during a bank robbery back in 1975. Well, now one businessman doing what he can to protest and pulling money he gave to the school, $4.5 million to be exact. Former Novellus Systems CEO Rick Hill joins us this morning from Portland, Oregon. Good morning to you, Rick.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing okay. But you know what? We did this story last week, and I know Fox is where you heard the story. I cannot believe
That's right.
that the University of Illinois, when they finally discovered that Mr. Kilgore, James Kilgore, was a convicted terrorist and murderer, they said, you know what, fine, he can come back to work here.
Well, first of all, it's not really the University of Illinois. It's very specifically the University of Illinois faculty. And there are 50 professors in the liberal arts department who signed a petition to get him reinstated. But I'm not only outraged with them, I'm outraged with the rest of the professors, which is about 14,950, because they sat by and did nothing.
Right.
Last night, they basically announced that we would rather hire a veteran of the Symbionese Liberation Army than we would a veteran of the United States Army. And what we want for role models is somebody who can tell stories about terrorism rather than somebody who can tell a SEAL Team 6 story about defending the nation. And I find it very sad and not in line with my principles. Okay, so Rick, you are a graduate of that school. I understand you've got family members who have gone there as well. You said a while back, I'm going to go ahead and donate, I think, around $6 million. You've been very successful. $6.5 was the most recent donation I made, yes. Okay, so you still have $4 million that you hanging essentially right there. What's your message now? $4.5. Okay, so are they going to get that money now? They're only going to get that money if the faculty stands up for principle. Okay, there's a very good faculty at the University of Illinois. It's one of the finest institutions we have in the United States. But the faculty can't just hide behind the shield of "it's not me." They have to stand up and decide on principle what type of people they want as role models for our students. And if their principles are such that they want James Kilgore, they don't want Rick Hill's money. It's that simple. I think, Rick, last night the message was that he's coming back. It was last night, and I immediately sent an email off to the president of the foundation, and I pulled a $100,000 scholarship out of the liberal arts department that I had given in honor of my Vietnamese in-laws. It was called the Duy Hien Freedom Scholarship, and I moved it up to Chicago because I'm not taking any money away, but they're not getting another dime until I see that faculty stand up and self-police themselves. Well, we did get a statement from the University of Illinois, their report on James Kilgore. It reads, "The committee does not support a blanket or permanent exclusion of employment for Mr. Kilgore. He's been a successful employee and has contributed to the educational missions of the campus." I don't know if they're going to back down. Well, maybe they won't back down, but here's the facts, okay? They can snow anything they want. This is not a reformed convict. This is an individual who wouldn't be in the United States today had he not been caught. He was on the lam for 27 years. Is that what he's going to teach our students, is how to be on the lam for 27 years? It's ridiculous that this guy is teaching at the university. It's pure nepotism because his wife happens to be part of the Liberal Arts and Sciences organization. I guarantee you a member of SEAL Team 6 could teach students a heck of a lot more about global studies than James Kilgore can. And James Kilgore, to me, is just the last straw. It started with Ayers. My wife and I withheld our donation until he was gone. Then we got Stephen Saleta saga, and now we've got Kilgore, and enough is enough. And
Well,
people have to stand up. I hope my colleagues stand up as well.
Let's see what they do. Millions of dollars hanging in the balance. We'll keep people posted. Of course, Rick Hill saw the story right here on Fox. Thank you for watching us, and thank you for telling us your story, sir.
And thank you, Steve, for the airtime.
You bet. All right.